Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
Oh, PJ, we're back in sunny Florida. Look at that coast.
Yes, sir. Beautiful, beautiful coast.
Getting near the end of this long road trip. It's good to be back in town playing against the team that we started calling games for years ago.
Yes. Very first season in the league, we called for the Freebooters, I believe.
Yeah, that's who we're playing today. Only time this season, extra conference game. So it's going to be exciting. Exciting to see some old faces, some old places, and hopefully come out of here with a win.
Yes, sir. We did last time we visited the Overdogs and we took a 10-2. So, it'd be nice to be able to repeat that here tonight.
All right, well, before we go into that game, let's tell you about that last one. We were out in Houston, and what a game, man. It was one of the better games of the season so far. Probably the best game of the season so far.
Yeah, it was a mic drop game. We just wanted to, that's it. The season's over. We played this one.
Yeah, it's all downhill from here.
Yes, sir. What a great game for Benson Rushmore.
Yeah, then he finishes off on the mound, like you said, that third K here against Juice Jackson, bottom of the ninth, ends the game.
Yeah.
What a way to finish things off.
I was going to say a home run in the top of the ninth, strikes out. I know he struck out the last batter, but I think he struck out two in the bottom of the ninth. So yeah. Just flying high, and still no ERA. He's had I think at least 3 appearances in relief duty, and still has not given up a run.
How about it? Yeah, he's one of the hottest. I think he may be the hottest reliever in the league right now.
He's got to be. I would hate to see the person who's got a better record than him. I just got. I got
that's
booted.
Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, we had a little glitch there, but what we're about to say is this Freebooter team here that we're coming up against. There's just a few different new names to the team. First one being Izzy Baker, second base, backing up Jonas Friedman. Izzy Baker came over from the Wide Loads last season. 32-year-old, making $5.7 million a year, known mostly for his speed. He's got a 4.29 average this season, Pete, and 2 home runs. So he's having the best season of his career thus far. And and who is the other one? Oh, Trespass Wade? Yes, Trespass Wade, I'm sorry. Center fielder, 34-year-old, making $10.7 million, A- rank, known as an RBI man, known mostly for his speed. He's getting 261 with 6 hits for the Freebooters. Came over from the Water Bullets, so basically just changed jerseys. And then down there in the pen, you got Elmo Slayer, one of the top pitchers to ever play the game. Played his whole career with the Heaters so far. They got picked up with the Freebooters this year. He's 0-1 on the season so far, and has his highest ERA of 3.94. But his highest ERA is 3.94, Pete.
Yeah. So he's not off to a little bit of a shaky start. 0-1 on the day. He's what was I looking at? I was looking at I don't remember. But anyway, pitched 16 innings and he's given up 8 runs, only 7 of them earned. But he's still racked up 19 strikeouts.
Yeah.
So
what?
I was gonna say, so kind of a tale of two ends here,
But get this though. Yeah, he's got 94 jump, 95 accuracies. It came in. 27-year-old. He's making $22.4 million. That's like double the next highest player, Allie Clark, the 21-year-old second-year player.
Yeah.
After that, they also picked up Libby Doe, who's relief pitcher. Libby played for the Herbosaurus a couple seasons. She's in the Freebooters now, 2-0 on the season. 7 games she's seen action. So she's doing great here thus far.
Yeah, only giving up 3 runs. She's racked up 6 strikeouts, walked 5 though, and she has given up 2 home runs, so she can be had.
Yeah, 12 innings pitched, 9 hits. That's pretty darn good. And then they got the new
shoe size of 12.
A- ranked closer, Lawrence Carr, rookie, 24-year-old, $7.9 million, 89 velocity, 73 drunk. Whoa.
He's 0-2 though on the day with a 7.11 ERA.
That's right.
So
anyway,
giving up 3 home runs, only has 7 strikeouts. He's given up 7 runs, 5 of them earned. So he's off to a bit of a slow start. Again, A rookie.
Yeah.
He'll come around.
He will. Hopefully he comes around tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's tell you about those other 13 games, Pete. The Colorado Warblers start things off in Oakland against the Outlaws. What happened?
Warblers travel to Colorado, and the Outlaws take a lead, and they're going to run away with it 10-4.
Elroy Action 2-run home run. It's the Sawteeth at the Wild Pigs, and the Sawteeth win at 8-3.
Sandcats taking on the Grapplers. The Grapplers widen their lead and making it 6-6, but the Sandcats come back and make it a game at 7-6 Grapplers in the end.
Blowfish at the Freedom 5-2.
Platypi and the Overdogs. Platypi come back and forth. Overdogs 7-6 and 10.
The Nemesis were here at the Waterbolts. Nemesis 2-0.
Wide Loads and the Moonstars. It's Wide Loads 2, Moonstars 1.
Hot Corners and the Crocs. Hot Corners 1-0.
Gold Coats visiting the front runners. Gold Coats out to an early lead. They'll hold on to win 3-1.
Sirloins up in Detroit at the Heaters. All Sirloins to start and to finish 8-2.
Herbisaurs taking on the Arctics. It's the Arctics 4, Herbisaurs 1.
Hoibosaurs. Burners at the Warblers in Colorado. Colorado holding court, but the Burners beat them 8-7.
Moose travel to take on the Buzzards. It's a back and forth battle, but it's Buzzards 5-3 in the end. And when you look at the standings, Tom, the Pioneer Conference Pathfinder Division, it's the Burners, Blowfish, Crocodiles, Freedom, all knotted up for first place with records of 6-4. The best run differential of those four teams, the Burners with a +13. The Moose, the only team in second place with a 4-6 record.
In the Uncharted Division, San Diego Platypi and the Colorado Buzzards out in front, both at 6-4 as well. Platypi holding a 18+ on the 18 run differential. They are followed one game behind by the Outlaws, who are even 500 at 5 apiece.
Down in the Journey Division, the Arctics have a firm command of first place with a record of 6-4. They want to have a 1.5 game lead over the Freebooters, who are in second place with a record of 4-5.
So Freebooters hoping to get to 500 with this game, but they got a -12 run differential.
Just going to say, with a -12 run differential.
Yeah. Not good for them.
Nope.
In our conference, the Explorer Conference, the Seafair Division, the California Gold Coats, and the Houston Jacks, both out in front, 7-3. Even though we beat Houston in the last game, they're still tied for first place. Gold Coats a +24 run differential, the best in the league. And both teams are 3 games ahead of the San Monica Overdogs, who are 4-6.
Yes, sir. In our very own trade division, the Beewolves sit atop the trade with a record of 6-3. They have a tenuous half-game lead over both the Sirloins and the Nemesis. Sirloins and the Nemesis both in second place with records of 6-4. The Beewolves with the best run differential in the division with a +16.
All right. Hoping to stay on top today. And in the Curiosity Division, the San Jose Sawteeth are 7-3 as well, tied for that best record with Golden Coats and the Jacks. And they have a 2-game lead ahead against the San Diego Moonstars, who are playing 500 ball at 5 apiece.
Yes, sir.
That's going to bring us to tonight's game number 10 of 44. It's the 6-3 Beewolves against the 4-5 Freebooters, known as rotation aces. They've well balanced all across. Not the best defense, but good rotation. The Beewolves are going to be starting our second string pitcher, the right-hander Beavis Ortiz, known mostly for his junk, but he's well-rounded, good everywhere. He's got a 1-0 record on the season, a 3.46 ERA, and a 1.15 WHIP. So let's go Beavis.
Yes, sir. I'm backing him up. The first baseman, Sturdy Woodman's locked in. He's got better than average power, good ability to connect at home plate, and less than average speed on the base path. He's hitting 500 with 1 home run. Hammerlong Ballo, the right fielder with good power, better than average ability to connect, less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting a 333 with 3 home runs. Big game last game. And of course, Buster Biggs, left field. This guy's having a big game every game. He's got better than average power, better than average ability to connect, and better than average speed. He's hitting 395 with a home run.
All right. They're going to be going against the right-hander, the starting pitcher, Angel Verde for the Freebooters. We know Angel well. He's known mostly for his accuracy. He's got good velocity and fair junk. He's 0-1 this season, so he wants to even things up at 1 apiece. He's got a 10.80 ERA that he's going to need to work on, and a 3.00 WHIP.
Yes, sir. And backing up Verde will be Guns Jackman, the shortstop. He's locked in. He's got very good power, good ability to connect at home plate, and a little bit less than average speed on the base pass, hitting 371, 6 home runs. Allie Clark, I believe it is, isn't it?
Yep, second year in the league.
Yeah, Allie Clark, the left fielder with good power, less than average ability to connect, better than average speed on the base pass. She's hitting 258 with 2 home runs. And Janusz Friedman over there at second base with better than average power, average ability to connect, and less than average speed. He's hitting 226 with a home run.
Guns Jackman, I was watching the ticker, third best slugging percentage in the league at this point, second most runs.
Yeah, I'll slug him.
And a half a dozen home runs. I mean, jeez.
Yeah, half a dozen home runs in 9 games. I mean, it's...
Yeah. Well, we're getting our lineup from assistant coach looking like this. Hanley Dexter is going to start off at shortstop and bat first. Batting second, Sturdy Woodman. The only locked in player for the Beewolves. He'll play first base. In right field, batting third, Hammerlong Ballo. And batting cleanup, designated hitter, Steve Monstour. So Steve Monstour is going to hit today, but not catch. Batting fifth, you got Buster Biggs in left field. Batting sixth, Freddie Knox at second base. So third, Barney Bryan is tense.
All right.
So I think we're going with Bertha Banks, right?
Yeah, we'll go that route.
So yeah, Barney Bryan did not have a good outing against the
Jets. He was pretty good at the plate every other appearance.
Yeah.
But the other appearances, he's just horrible.
Yeah.
Struck out once.
Batting eighth, Magic Moore in center field. Batting ninth and catching, Fiona Clark. So it'd be good to see both catchers in the game on this one. And on the mound but not hitting is going to be Beavis Ortiz. He's going to be throwing the forefinger, the curveball, the slider, and the fork pitch. And ready to go, Pete?
I'm ready to go. Beautiful sunny day here in El Viejo Stadium. Again, I always envy the people on the ship. They get the free look into the park. So
yes, they do. It's just
get up
blessed with great weather down here.
With your cocktail, kick your feet up. The Freebooter lineup looks like this. Brown at third base leading off. Janusz Friedman at second base. Allie Clark in left field. Guns Jackman at shortstop. Scooter Sandberg at first base. Trustbatis Wade in center field. Backstop catching. Oakley Stiffs in right field. I didn't see who the designated hitter is. So the top of the first, it's going to be Hanley Dexter, Sturdy Woodman, and Hammerlong Ballo going to get a first crack at Angel Verde and his 10.8 ERA.
It's always like deja vu here in this park, you know?
Yes, sir. Hanley Dexter is neutral and fit, tough out utility player, hitting 306, 3 home runs with 5 RBIs, and the game is underway. First pitch is over the outside corner for a called strike. Strike one. That one's off the plate. Ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Hanley Dexter as the Beewolves shortstop. That one's low. Ball 2. Outside ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Dexterez. He's happy to take that one. Full count now, 3-2. Dexterez a tough out. Swings and misses. Strike 3, and down goes Hanley Dexterez. And in steps Sturdy Woodman.
Angel Verde looking good out there. Some hard to read pitches, but he threw a lot though. At least Hanley got him. Hard liner to left center field, going deep to the wall and back, and it's going to be a stand-up double by Sturdy Woodman. What a season he's having in his old building too.
Don't bring that slop. Don't bring that slop here. Hammerlong Ballo steps in the right fielder. He's neutral fit, hitting 333, 3 home runs. 9 RBIs. Sturdy Woodman at second base does not have a lot of speed. First pitch to Long Ballo is outside, ball 1. That one's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That one comes in high, ball 3. Verde staying away from Long Ballo, ball 4. And he walks Long Ballo on 4 pitches. So runners now at first and second with 1 out, and in steps Steve Monstour.
Steve Monstour, look at these batting averages. His first 3 batters. Steve hitting .417 on the season. Got power against these right-handers. Swings early and hands out a souvenir at first base line. 0-1. He's got 4 home runs, 7 RBIs. That one misses inside, ball 1 apiece. Pressure up. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Another ball outside. Angel Verde having a hard time dialing it in sometimes. That's a right in Steve's wheelhouse. It is going. Oh, it's dropped. It's dropped, and they're going to get a run. Wow, I thought some runners were going to get caught, Pete.
Whoa.
Oh, my goodness.
That was horrible. How do you miss that one? Must have gotten in the sun. Buster Biggs, the left fielder, neutral and fit, hitting 395, a home run, 4 RBIs. Runners at second and third with 1 out, 1 across the plate. First pitch to Biggs is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Buster Biggs, the Beewolf left fielder. That one's out high, ball 2, 2-1.
That's inside.
It's ball 3. Verde struggling with his control. 3 balls and a strike to Buster Biggs. That one's low, ball 4. Bases are now loaded with only 1 out. In steps Freddie Knox.
Oh, cow. Yeah, Beewolves offense looking great right now. Got to jot something down here. Trying to find a pen in the booth. Freddie Knox, hard liner to left field. It's going back, and everyone's going to run another base. They're going to get that second out, but they get 2 runs, Pete.
Yes, sir. So the score is now 3-0. Runner at third base with 2 outs. Bertha Banks hitting 222. No home runs, no RBIs. Buster Biggs at third base with 2 outs. First pitch to Bertha Banks is inside, ball 1. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Bertha Banks. Ball 3. Banks, the Beewolf third baseman. That's ball 4. Verde just really struggling here. Runners now at first and third with 2 outs, and Magic Moore steps in.
Yeah, he looked so good against Hanley Dexteris. I thought he was going to have a banner day, but he's throwing 25 pitches already. There's 26 to start, 26 in there. First strike, runners to the corners.
Ball inside.
And then misses to Magic Moore again. Beewolves could just watch him pitch his way to 30. He's tense now. Hard liner on the ground, foul, just barely. Third base line. We're at 1 and 2.
Oh,
early swinging, smashing the bat. A frustrated Magic Moore.
But the Beewolves put 3 on the board in the first inning. So as we go into the bottom of the first, Bad Hop Brown, Janus Friedman, and Allie Clark going to face off against Beavis Ortiz and his 3.46 ERA. These guys got some work to do, Tommy. Bad Hop Brown, neutral and fit, known as a whiffer, hitting 200 with no home runs, but 2 RBIs on the season.
All right. And Beavis Ortiz going to get things underway here on the bottom of the side. With his first pitch, it's a breaking pitch to Sturdy Woodward. Is going to pick it up, walk it over to first himself. The first out, 1 pitch, 1 out. A completely different pace.
Yes, sir.
Pitching. Janus Friedman, the second baseman for the Freebooters, hitting 226 on the season. 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Power hitter. Takes the first pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Nice breaking pitch slider in there for Cutfinger. 0-1. Goes at him right at him with 2 quick pitches. 2 strikes. He's got a sneeze, number 43. Wipes his nose, gets the signal from Clark. Winds up, tosses. Breaking pitch misses just high. We're at 1 and 2 now. Here on the bottom of the first, 3-0 Beewolves. Beavis Ortiz getting ready to throw number 5. Going right now. Breaking pitch. Oh, it just drops out under the bottom. Check swing. 2 and 2 to Janus Friedman. Swings and misses, strike 3. It's a nice looking K by Ortiz. The fans getting a little frustrated with their team. They're hoping for them to jump out in front. Allie Clark, the second-year left fielder for the Freebooters, hitting 258, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Good power. Good power, fair contact. A lot of speed if she gets on. Watches the first pitch, misses inside, ball 1. 1-0 the count to Allie Clark. Hard liner down the third base line. That's going to be fair. Driving Bertha Banks couldn't get it. Buster Biggs also runs past. This will be a stand-up double for Clark. On the first, and that's going to bring in the man. Guns Jackman, the shortstop, RBI man. Tons of power. Outfield going deep. Hitting 371 on the season. 6 home runs, 10 RBIs. A runner in scoring position, but 2 outs. Anticipated that slider, but misses outside. 1-0. Checks on that one, misses inside, and we're 2-0. It's probably better he's being safe with him anyway. Guns would get him within 1. Finally makes a breaking pitch slider outside corner. 2-1 now. The Guns Jackman, our old friend. Ooh, a home run swing at that one up top. Misses. 2-2-2. Swinging with strike 3. He strikes out the Jackman, Pete.
Yes, he does. So we're heading into the top of the second. Still Beewolves 3, Freebooters nothing. Fiona Clark's first at bat. Hanley Dexter's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 1 with a double. Verde threw 29 pitches, racked up 2 strikeouts, gave up 3 walks and 2 hits. His ERA's jumped up to 11.74. Fiona Clark is neutral and fit, hitting 333, no home runs but 1 RBI. Top of the second. First pitch to Fiona Clark is low, ball 1.
Strike.
Oh, that's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Clark. That one's lifted into right center field. The right fielder is calling him off, and Oakley Stiffs will make the catch for the first out. 1 down, and in steps Hanley Dexteris.
Dexteris over when he had that strikeout earlier. Super frustrated, but he is not tense like Angel Verde is. Oh, breaks his bat, foul ball, first base line. Gets a new piece of wood. 0-1 reaches down, fouls that one back. 0-2. He's in a hole. Angel Verde looking to put him away. That's a liner on the ground to Jackman at shortstop. 1 throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Yes, sir. Verde seems like he's turning it around here. Woodman locked in and fit 1 for 1 with a double. His batting average has jumped up to a .512. 2 outs and nobody on in the top of the second. First pitch to Woodman is low, ball 1.
That's inside.
Allen's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Woodman. There's a roller, and the shortstop Guns Jackman's going to make a play, and unfortunately he can't throw out the speedy, sturdy Woodman. Runs it out for an infield single.
Sturdy Woodman, best start of his career. Hammerlong Ballo now up. Hard liner to left center field. It's going back, and it's going to be caught by Trespass Wade at the track.
Dang, that's a deep part of the park. So we're going to head into the bottom of the second. Still 3-0 Beewolves. Scooter Sandbrick, Trespass Wade, and Rocky Backstop's first look at Beavis Ortiz threw 13 pitches, racked up 2 strikeouts, and gave up 1 hit. His ERA's at a 3.21. Scooter Sandbrick, the first baseman's neutral fit, known as an RBI dud, tough out around the league. He's hitting .257, no home runs, 3 RBIs. Allen's fouled off out of play along the first baseline. Strike 1.
Ball low.
Allen's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Scooter Sandbrick, the freebooter first baseman. Allen's fouled off into the stands along the third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Sandbrick known as a tough out around the league. There's a hot smash to sturdy Woodman. He's going to run it himself. Step on first base for the first out. So 1 down, and in steps Trespass Wade, the center fielder. He's tense but well, known as an RBI man around the league. Hitting .261, no home runs, 2 RBIs. So the RBI man thing doesn't seem like it's paying off here. First pitch to Wade is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Beavis Ortiz throwing his 20th pitch here in the second. There's a shot, and just out of the reach of the diving Hanley Dexteris. And Trespass Wade is standing at first base with a single. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Rocky Backstop, the catch, where he's neutral and fit, hitting .250 with just hitting .250.
Just something like that, yeah.
Scooter Sandbrick's got some speed at first base. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Rocky Backstop. Fiona Clark behind home plate. There's a pound. That's going deep into left field, and that's going to be foul. Just curved. Woo! 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Beavis Ortiz delivers. That one's fouled off along the first base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Rocky Backstop. Throw over to first, and Scooter Sandbrick is back. 1 on with 1 out. Rocky Backstop looking at a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Gets enough of that one to foul it straight back, so he'll get another pitch. 1-2. Allen's fouled straight back as well. Backstop making Ortiz throw some pitches. He's up to 25 now. Allen's fouled off as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a roller to Freddie Knox. They're not going to get the runner at second, but they'll get Rocky Backstop at first. So 2 outs with a runner at second base. Oakley Stiffs tense but fit, hitting .139 on the season. He does have 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. Scooter Sandbrick standing at second base. Allen's fouled off along the first baseline. Strike 1 to Oakley Stiffs, the Beewolf right fielder. Allen's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Oakley Stiffs now behind in the count, 1-2 with 2 outs. Scooter Sandbrick at second base with speed. Allen's low and in the dirt. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot, and just past the diving Freddie Knox, and that's going to go all the way to the wall, and that's going to be a double. And The Freebooters get on the board, making it 3-1. Scooter Sandberg crosses home plate. Oakley Stiffs at second. And you got Pomp Ducey, favors the high pitch. He's tense but fit. He's hitting 129 with 1 RBI this season. First pitch to Ducey is in there for a called strike, strike 1. That one's fouled straight back, and very quickly, Ducey is in the hole, 0-2 with 2 outs.
That's down.
That one's a low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Oakley Stiffs is, come on, just out of the reach. Everywhere you go, and that's going to go. And Pomp Ducey takes second on the throw home. It was a flare into left, just out of the reach of a diving Bertha Banks. So runners now at second and third with 2 outs. Bad Hop Brown steps in. Bad Hop is known as a whiffer. Takes the first pitch for a called strike, strike 1. Bad Hop's hitting 192 with 2 RBIs. He's playing third base today for the Freebooters. That's a swing and a miss, strike 2. Bad Hop known as a whiffer around the league. Let's see if Beavis can get him. There's a shot to Bertha Banks. She'll pick it up, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman for the 3rd out. And we're out of danger. But the Freebooters do put 1 on the board, making it 3-1 as we go into the top of the 3rd. It's the Beewolves 3 runs on 3 hits. Freebooters 1 run on 4 hits with an error. Steve Monstour 0 for 1. Buster Biggs with a walk. Freddie Knox 1 for 1. Verde is throwing pitches. Steve Monstour, the designated hitter, has power versus right-handed pitching. He's 0 for 1 today. There's a hot smash to the shortstop, Guns Jackman. He picks it up, makes the throw to Scooter Sandberg for the 1st out. 1 up, 1 down. And then steps Buster Biggs.
That was too quick of a pace. Buster Biggs, something or other. Looking good so far. Takes first pitch for a ball low, 1-0. Verde gets 2 quick balls at him, 2-0. That one way high, no one's swinging, 3-0. He just watched the rest from here on out. There's a floater. Oh, 4-pitch walk, wow. Angel, not happy with himself.
Yes, sir, so 1 on with 1 out, and then steps Freddie Knox, the second baseman. He's 1 for 1 with a single and 2 RBIs today. Buster Biggs has some speed over that first base. The catcher behind home plate does not have a very strong arm. And there goes Buster Biggs, and he's going to get thrown. It's in there with a stolen base. So Buster Biggs at second base with a 1 out. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's popped up into left center field. The center fielder's calling for it, and off with the run is Buster Biggs, and he's going to get thrown out at third base, double play. Wow, how does a fast guy get thrown out from right center field?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, that's what happened there. Sure it did. Beewolves 3, Freebooters 1. We're going in the bottom of the 3rd. Janusz Friedman 0 for 1 with a strike. Okay, Pete, you got to get paying more attention here. Janusz Friedman, neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today.
Janny Friedman, something or other. Second baseman for the Freebooters. Reaches down, fouls that back off the wall. 1 the count. Swinging at a bad pitch. Davis Ortiz takes notes, puts it right there. Fouls it off over his dugout. First base line. 0-2 in the hole. 42nd pitch. Breaking pitch on the ground to Freddie Knox, who picks it up, waves over to first, throws him out. That's a quick one. Beewolves looking good defensively. Going to bring in the center fielder for the Freebooters, Allie Clark. 1 for 1 on the day. Fans cheer on. Ton of power. Can get within 1 with 1 swing. Hard liner to center field. That's going to be back. It's going to be another multiple bagger. I think she got a double last time she was up, Pete.
Yeah.
2 doubles in a row. What a day for her.
Can't get much past her.
Guns Jackman.
Oh, Guns Jackman could tie it. 0 for 1 on the day, locked in. Amazing power. But it's a weak pop-up to right center field. Hammerlong. Oh, it lands between Jackman and Longballo. Between, would have been Longballo. It was like 3 feet between them, and it landed right in the middle. Now that one misses high. Ball 1 apiece. Beewolves looking bad with balls that don't go to the in the strike zone. That's on a ground to Sturdy Woodman, who walks over to first base. He decided to go there instead of trying to pinch the runner between second and third. They need just 1 more. They got Scooter Sandberg up, who's known as an RBI dud, although he's a tough out.
That's down.
First pitch misses low, ball 1 to Scooter Sandberg.
no.
Runner in the scoring position. That one's right in there. Magic Moore going to run that over and grab it for the third out and close it out, Pete.
All right, so we're going to head into the top of the fourth. It's still 3-1 Beewolves. Bertha Banks with a walk. Magic Moore 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Fiona Clark 0 for 1. Angel Verde strung 46 pitches with 2 strikeouts, 4 walks, giving up 3 hits. His ERA is down to a 9.31.
The third baseman.
Bertha Banks, the third baseman, neutral and fit. She walked her first time up.
She did. Hoping to get a hit here. That one's right there for a strike. 0-1 the count. No swing.
That's inside.
Checks on that one. Good eye. It's a ball. 1-1. One apiece. Hard liner on the ground past the second baseman. That's Bertha Banks. Bertha Banks has always played well in this stadium, I think, Pete.
Yeah, I think she was born to be a freebooter. Magic Moore, the center fielder's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Bertha Banks at first base with no outs. She does not have a lot of speed over there at first base. First pitch. Magic Moore's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 2. That's going to be lifted by Janusz Friedman, who's going to make the catch. Bertha Banks gets back to first. Fiona Clark, the catcher's up. 0 for 1 today. 1 on with 1 out.
She is hoping to see Fiona. Fiona's hit 308 all of a sudden. Not bad. She started off poorly. First one misses inside ball, 1-0 count. That one also misses inside 2-0. Good eye and good patience by Fiona Clark.
Oh, no.
Reaches out, hits down on the ground to Jacqueline. They're going to go to second for 1, back going to first for 2 to close out the side.
Come on, man. Come on. We're going into the bottom of the fourth. Still 3-1. Good guys. Trespass Wade 1 for 1. Rocky backstop 0 for 1. And Oakley Stiffs 1 for 1 with a double. Ortiz at 48 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 5 hits. His ERA is at a 3.38. Trespass Wade is tense but well. He's known as an RBI man. He's 1 for 1 with a single today.
Sure is.
Trespass Wade playing center field for the Freebooters. Takes that first pitch low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in it for called strike, and the count is evened up 1-1. That was low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Wade. Beavis Ortiz delivers his 52nd for a called strike. That evens the count back up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 now. There's a roller to Sturdy Woodman. He's going to pick that up, make the step on first base. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Rocky backstop, the catcher. Neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the fourth. Beewolves 3, Freebooters 1. Backstop checks his swing. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes now. That's in there for a called strike. Count is even now. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Rocky backstop playing catcher for the Freebooters today. Low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Backstop with a good offensive catcher, but not a very good defensive catcher. He's as offensive as they come. He fouls that one off. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes with an out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Rocky backstop. 2 up, 2 down. In steps Oakley Stiffs. He's tense, but Fitty's 1 for 1 with a double today, hit and an RBI. Stiffs at hitting 162 on the young season. First pitch is flare into center field, and Magic Moore's going to pick it up and get it into Freddie Knox. So a little flare into right center field for a single for Oakley Stiffs. So he's 2 for 2 today, despite being tense. Pomp Ducey is tense, but Fitty's 1 for 1 with a double. So with 1 on and 2 outs, Pomp Ducey steps in. He flares that one along the first base line, out of play. Foul ball, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Out hit hard, but foul along the third base side, and very quickly, Pomp Ducey is in the hole. 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. He goes down on strikes. Way to go, Beavis Ortiz. So as we go into the top of the fifth, it's still 3 Beewolves 3, Freebooters 1. Hanley Dexter's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Sturdy Woodman 2 for 2 with a double, and Hammerlong Ballo 0 for 1 with a walk. Verde at 55 pitches with 2 strikeouts, 4 walks, giving up 4 hits. And as poorly as Angel Verde started, he and Beavis Ortiz are now kind of even in the pitch count. Hanley Dexter's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Struck out his first time up. First pitch to Dexter's is outside, ball 1. That one's lifted into left field. The left fielder is there, calling everybody off. Allie Clark makes the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Sturdy Woodman.
Sturdy Woodman 2 for 2 with a double and a single. .524 batting average. He only has one home run. He needs another one. That one starts outside, makes it way back in. 0-1. Good breaking pitch by Verde.
Oh, why would you do that?
Oh, it's a looper. Just a flub to the shortstop, Ben Jackman, 2 outs.
Hammer Longballo 0 for 1 with a walk. 2 up, 2 down here. The Beewolves are starting. They got to get it together because the Freebooters will come back quick. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to Longballo's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Hammer Longballo. That's in there for a called second, and now Longballo's behind in the count. 1-2. He gets enough of that to push it foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's gone. That's going to be out of here for a home run for Hammer Longballo, who seems to be finding his stroke here. Home run for Longballo. Unfortunately, it's a solo shot, but it traveled 425 feet. It's his 4th home run and his 10th RBI of the season, and he has now joined Steve Monstour for the lead on the team in home runs. Speaking of Steve Monstour.
Yeah, Steve Monstour up next. Power against right-handers. 0 for 2 on the day. Going 0 for 3. A grounder to Friedman at second. Pick it up, throw it out, close it down.
Stupid. Going into the bottom of the 5th, good guys 4. Freebooters 1. Bad Hop Brown 0 for 2. Janus Friedman 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Allie Clark 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. Ortiz at 62 pitches, 4 strikeouts, giving up 6 hits. Bad Hop Brown neutral and fit. He's 0 for 2.
Yes. Great day for baseball here in El Viejo. Great place for baseball. Breaking pitch misses high. Ball 1, 1-0 the count to Bad Hop Brown. He's only hitting 185, so he's got to turn things around pretty quick. 2 quick balls by Beavis Ortiz. Pitch number 65. What's it going to be? Another ball. It's in their hands. 3-0. Having a hard time dialing it in here. Has it come right down. Ooh, he gets a strike. Breaking pitch down low. 3-1. Hitter's pitch to Bad Hop Brown. And he walks him on 5 pitches. So Bad Hop, not the batter you want to put on. Or the batter you think you should really get around. Janus Friedman, 0 for 2. Looking a little tense. The slow runner at first base. So Beewolves not a bad spot. Second baseman for the Freebooters reaches down, fouls that back off the wall. 0-1. Great arm behind the plate. There's no way Bad Hop would try and steal.
Oh, come on.
This is high and inside. Ball 1. Ump wants to get this thing back in play. Hanley Dexter's dives but cannot pick it up. Hanley not having his best afternoon here.
Two games in a row.
Yeah. That advances the batters. Now you got Allie Clark 2 for 2 with 2 doubles. No outs. 70 pitches under Beavis Ortiz's belt. Number 71 coming right now. Breaking pitch outside, check swing, strike 1. 0 to count to Allie Clark. He was hoping for a double play. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and he's got her in a good spot. Goes right at her with a hard liner, first base side foul ball. Luckily for the Beewolves, because that would have been extra bases as well. She's locked in. Second year in the league, doing great. Hits that breaking pitch off the wall. Still 0-2. That one misses inside. Now it's 1-2. To the locked in Allie Clark. That also misses inside 2-2. The ump's going to make a pitch to her. Anticipate, check, swing, strike up high. Now we got a full count, 3-2. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and miss, strike 3. He closes her down, Pete. Beavis Ortiz wins the battle of nerves. But that brings in Gunge Jackman. 0 for 2 on the day. RBI man with 2 outs. Outfield going, no, 1 out. Outfield going deep. It's either going to be a 3-run home run or a double play. And it's going to be a double play. Freddie Knox can't get back to the base in time. No, it's a single line drive to Freddie Knox who makes a catch for 1 out. But all the runners were aware and got back. And that means that Scooter Sandbrooks turned the RBI dud, the 10th RBI dud. Watch his first ball in there for straight. This means he's going to hit a home run. He's 10th into an RBI dud. 2 quick balls to Scooter Sandbrooks. Hard liner on the ground, and Freddie Knox is going to pick that up, whip it over to first base, and close out the side, Pete.
All right, so we're going to head into the top of the 6th. The Beewolves 4 runs on 5 hits. Freebooters 1 run on 7 hits with an error. Buster Biggs the double and a walk. 2 walks, I'm sorry. Freddie Knox 1 for 2 and Bertha Banks 1 for 1 with a walk. Angel Verde had 65 pitches with 2 strikeouts. Buster Biggs is locked in and fit. He's got 2 walks today. Buster Biggs with 2 walks today? Wow.
Good patience.
That one's outside, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes to Buster Biggs. That's
Working
low,
on
ball
3
two.
walks.
2 balls and no strikes. Ball 3 inside. Verde just does not want to pitch to Buster Biggs.
Yeah.
That's ball 4. Three walks today issued to Buster Biggs, one of the fastest guys on the team. Freddie Knox steps in, neutral and fit, 1 for 2 with a single and 2 RBIs.
He's feeling left out. Freddie Knox.
Oh, no,
reaches out,
no.
pops
Why?
that first. That's going to be an easy fly ball. Third base. It's foul, but it's going to be caught by Allie Clark.
They all look good, and they never go anywhere. Why do you keep swinging at them? Bertha Banks, the third baseman, 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. 1 on with 1 out. Pete, what?
Oh.
That one's lifted high into the air into left field, and that's going to be caught by Allie Clark for the second out. 2 up. Well, 3 up and 2 down. And Buster Biggs still standing at first base. Magic Moore steps in. He's 0 for 2 today, neutral and fit. Come on.
Beewolves in looking like they could strand him out there.
Yep. Angel Verde is going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Grace Luponovich, the relief pitcher. She's got a 1.35 ERA, a 0.75 whip. 13K, she's locked in and fit. She's got better than average velocity, good jump, and pretty good accuracy. She's almost fully rested. She's known as a specialist. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a cut fastball, a curveball, and a changeup.
She's good, and it's hard to read her pitches. She's got a fast runner at first base. Throws the first pitch to Magic Moore. Pitch out. Just looking to see if he would go. Ball 1. That one in there for strike. Even syncs up at 1 apiece. It's 2 strikes now. They're 1 and 2. There goes Buster Biggs for second. Ball. It's in the dirt, and Buster Biggs is at second base. He's in scoring position 2-2-2. We need a single by Magic Moore right now. Liner into center field.
No.
And it's caught by Trespass Wade to close it out. Shut him down.
So we're going into the bottom of the 6th. Still 4-1 Beewolves. Trespass Wade 1 for 2. Rocky Backstop 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And Oakley Stiffs 2 for 2 with a double. Beavis Ortiz at 82 pitches with 5 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 7 hits. Trespass Wade is tense, but well. He's known as an RBI man. He's 1 for 2 with a single today.
All right.
Bottom of the 6th, Beewolves 4, Freebooters 1. Wade takes the first pitch. Low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Trespass Wade, the Freebooter center fielder. That's in it for a called strike. That'll even the count 1-1. Bolto Occulto. That one's popped up into foul territory behind the backstop into the stands. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Trespass Wade. Beavis Ortiz delivers. That one's popped up into shallow right center. Freddie Knox will make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Rocky Backstop, the catcher. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today.
Number 65. Good. Oh, I'm sorry. Just going to start talking.
Because they don't let you. I just. That one's in the dirt. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Backstop. That one's fouled straight back. That'll be strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Beavis Ortiz about to throw his 90th pitch in the bottom of the 6th for a called strike. That evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Beavis Ortiz delivers. That's fouled straight back. Backstop will get another pitch. 2-2. Base is empty in the bottom of the 6th. There's a rip, but that's foul along the third baseline. Backstop again, making Ortiz throw some pitches here. That one's ripped foul along the first baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes with an out. Ortiz delivers his 94th, and there's a shot that'll get up into center field for a clean single. So Rocky Backstop takes Beavis Ortiz to the mat and winds up winning with a single to center field. Oakley Stiffs, tense but fit, 2 for 2. A double, a single, and an RBI today. Beavis Ortiz's velocity is starting to show some wear here. First pitch to Stiffs is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. There's a roller to Bertha Banks. She's going to pick it up. Makes the throw to second. They get the force out at second, but they can't turn 2. So Oakley Stiffs is safe at first. 2 outs with a runner at first. Pump Duchy, the tense but fit designated hitter, favors the high pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike with 2 outs. Pomp Duchy in the batter's box. That one's lifted, foul, out of play along the left field line. So no balls, 2 strikes. That one's fouled straight back. And Duchy will get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first base. There's a shot to Bertha Banks. She'll pick it up. Snap throw to Sturdy Woodman at first base for the 3rd out. And we're going to head into the top of the 7th. Beewolves 4, Freebooters 1. Fiona Clark 0 for 2. Hanley Dexter's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Sturdy Woodman 2 for 3 with a double. Grace Lapunovich threw 5 pitches. And her ERA is at a 1.32. Fiona Clark tense but fit. Grace Lapunovich pitching to Fiona Clark. Clark takes the first pitch for a called strike. That's in there for a called second strike. And very quickly, Clark in the hole, 0-2. That one's fouled off. Clark able to get enough of that to push it foul. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Fiona Clark. 1 out, nobody on. Hanley Dextera steps in.
Grace Lupanovich looking good. Lupanovich. Hanley 0 for 3, hitting 282.
Oh, man.
0 for 4. A little flubber to Sambrick. Wow.
Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, locked in and fit 2 for 3 with a double and a single. 2 outs, nobody on in the top of the 7th. First pitch to Woodman's in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Woodman. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Check swing. Pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That one's lifted into center field. Allie Clark is going to be there. Trespass Wade is going to be there for the catch. 3 outs. We're heading into the bottom of the 7th. Beewolves 4, Freebooters 1. Bad Hop Brown 0 for 2 with a walk. Janus Friedman 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Allie Clark 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and a strikeout. Beavis Ortiz had 100 pitches with 5 Ks.
Wow. Yeah, I think that's it for Beavis. Bad Hop 0 for 2 on the day. Beavis had a great start here to get 6 innings deep. Now we're on the bottom of the 7th. We're going to bring in some relief for the Ortiz man. We still have Barajas out of the lineup, I believe, with an injury.
He's still suffering.
And Benson Rushmore's already pitched, so we're going to see Gasser Morris. That was just a math problem there, that's all. Gasser Morris almost 100%, not quite. Would have liked another day off, but he's going to come in. He throws really hard and with good accuracy, and he's got fair junk. He is got a 1.23 ERA, a 0.68 whip, and 12 K, so he's looking good thus far. Number 56 throws a forefinger, the cut finger, the slider, and a changeup. And he's a lefty coming at the righty Bad Hop Brown, who's not having a great season. Great contact hitter, Bad Hop, but not good so far, only 185. Oh, and that's a liner into the glove of Buster Biggs, who runs over to grab it. I had some power on it. Luckily, Buster was in the right place. It's going to be Janice Friedman. Also a power hitter. Fans cheering. They like the look of that. They want Janice Friedman to get on. Gasser Moore's waiting for the right signal. Gets it, throws. Sidearm sling fouled back off the wall, 0-1. Gasser Moore's going to throw his 3rd pitch. Gets a signal from Clark. Winds up, slings it. Rising fastball misses just a little high. Even now, 1 apiece. Bottom of the 7th, 4-1 Beewolves. Freebooters actually out hitting the Beewolves. But Beewolves just have better. Bertha Banks jumps up but cannot grab it. And Buster Biggs is going to have to chase that to the corner, throw it into the cutoff. Hanley Dexter's who tosses a second. That's a stand-up double, a slide-in double by Friedman. And now it's Allie Clark's turn. The center fielder 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. Having a bang-up day. Another one of those brings in a run and makes it 4-2. 1 out.
Oh, no.
5th pitch by Morris right in there. It's a roller toward the mound. Clark's going to pick it up and throw it to first. The only out she can get. Which forces the out. The runner makes it. Friedman over to 3rd base. Gunge Jackman then 0 for 3, but also known as an RBI man. The fans know it. They're cheering. They want that point. And Gasser Morris is going to have to get past him. That one misses inside. 0-1 outfield fading back toward the wall. Comes back with a strike. Now safety's off for Gunge Jackman, who's doing great this season. Oh, swings early on that one. Totally fooled. 1-2 the count now. He needs 1 more. This Gasser Morris. And he gets him. Outside corner, strike 3. Gunge Jackman tosses it out. Way to go, Gasser.
Yes, sir. So we're going to head into the top of the 8th. Beewolves 4, Freebooters 1. Hammerlong Ballo 1 for 2 with a home run and a walk. Steve Monstour 0 for 3, and Buster Biggs 3 walks. Grace Leponovich thrown 16 pitches. Hammerlong Ballo is locked in and fit 1 for 2, home run, walk, and an RBI.
Hammerlong Ball hits home runs everywhere he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Grace Luponovich, so a good-looking pitcher so far.
Come on, Peter.
Liner to Bad Hop Brown at third base for first out.
Steve Monstour, neutral and fit power versus right-handed pitching. He's 0 for 3 today. 1 out, nobody on. Come on, man. First pitch to Monstour is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. That's over the outside corner for a called strike. 1 and 2 now to Steve Monstour. That one's popped up, but that's going to be out of play along the left field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's fouled straight back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out to Steve Monstour. There's a roller on the ground to the second baseman, Janos Friedman. He'll pick it up, make the throw to Sandberg for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Buster Biggs. He's locked in and fit with 3 walks today, hitting .395.
Going for 4 walks. Yeah, Steve Monstour not having a good day. 0 for 4 today. She goes low on him, no chase. 1-0 the count. 25th pitch.
Oh.
And then for a strike, even things up at 1 apiece now. Leponovich on fire. On fire, Pete. This is that one, 2-1. She's threatening to walk. Buster Biggs goes out, misses outside, 3-1. Hitter's pitch. Right in there. Hard hit the
but it's
center
in the
field.
air.
But it's going to be caught short of the track, waving that off as the center fielder just past Wade, shutting him down.
Going into the bottom of the 8th, still 4-1 Beewolves. Scooter Sandberg 0 for 3, Trespass Wade 1 for 3, and Rocket Backstop 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Gasser Morris threw 9 pitches, racked up 1 strikeout, gave up 1 hit. His ERA is down to a 1.08. Sandberg is tense but fit, known as an RBI dud and a tough out. He's 0 for 3 today, though.
Goody.
Bottom of the 8th, Beewolves with a 3-run lead. First pitch to Sandberg is high, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Sandberg, the Freebooter first baseman. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to Sandberg. Morris delivers. That's called strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gasser Morris, the relief pitcher, throwing 14th pitch, fouled off straight back. And Sandberg will get another pitch. 2-2. Swing and miss, strike 3, and down goes Scooter Sandberg. These Freebooters are happy to sit and take some pitches. Get Gasser Morris to pitch a lot. Trespass Wade, tense but well. Hitting .269 on the season. He's going to hit that one, and that's going to get into left field past the diving Bertha Banks. And Buster Biggs gets it in quickly, holds him to a long single. So with 1 out and 1 on, Rocky Backstop, the catcher comes in. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single. Plenty of speed at first base. Throw over to first, and the runner is back. That one's popped up into right field. Hammerlong Ballo is calling everyone off. He makes the catch, throws to first. And the runner's back. So 2 outs. Runner at first base. Oakley Stiffs is tense but fit. 2 for 3 with a double, a single, and an RBI. So with 1 on and 2 outs, Oakley Stiffs takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. That'll even the count up. 1-1. Morris steps off the rubber, and the runner gets back to first. No play, 1-1. That one's a floater, and Freddie Knox is going to make the move to his right and make the catch for the 3rd out. So we're going into the top of the 9th. Beewolves 4 runs on 5 hits. Freebooters 1 run on 10 hits with an error. Freddie Knox 1 for 3. Bertha Banks 1 for 2 with a walk, and Magic Moore 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Leponovich at 28 pitches with a strikeout. Freddie Knox is neutral and fit, 1 for 3 with a single and 2 RBIs today. Come on, Freddie. Let's get a couple more on the board here. That one's lifted into left field, and Allie Clark is there to make the catch for the first out. 1 out, and in steps Bertha Banks.
1 pitch, 1 out, Bertha Banks. 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Bertha Banks not having a bad day. Fans all standing up here hoping the Freebooters can get back into this. Ponovich puts that moving on the outside 0-1. Fouled off the wall. Ponovich got her in a hole 0-2. She's a specialist. Hardliner past the mound over. Bertha Banks is getting on for the second time. Pete. Bertha can do it. She likes the tropical weather.
Yes, she does. One on with one out, and in steps Magic Moore, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. He's 0 for 3 today, though. Bertha Banks does not have a lot of speed over at first base. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike one. And there goes Bertha Banks. She's going to steal second, and she's in there with a stolen base. So Bertha Banks is second. Bertha. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. That one's lifted into shallow right center field, and Friedman, the second baseman, will make the catch for the second out. 2 outs. And then steps Fiona Clark, the catcher. I don't know how to change.
Well, you could take her out, put somebody in who can also has a secondary position of catching.
I don't know if we have anybody though. I was wondering if we could
move her and Steve.
Yeah, put Steve behind the plate and just take her off because nobody else has got a.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Good luck with that.
I was going to say, since I don't know how to do it, I'm not going to do it. I'll just.
That's inside.
First pitch inside to Fiona Clark, 0-1. Intense Fiona Clark. Hits one on the ground, though, but it's straight to Guns Jackman's going to throw out at first base and end the side.
Poop. Yeah, so we're going into the bottom of the ninth. If I could have got a pinch hitter in there, she's just really struggling. Going into the bottom of the ninth, it's 4-1. Beewolves, Pomp Duchy 1 for 3 with a double and a strikeout. Bad Hop Brown 0 for 3 with a walk. Honors Friedman also. Pomp Duchy's tense but fit. He favors the high pitch. He's 1 for 3 with a double. There you go. There it is.
And Bob Ducey takes the first one, misses ball 1, 1-0 count. That one misses high up, 2-0. Gasser Morris looking to dial it in here. Still got a ton of velocity. The tense Ducey checks on that one, but it's in there for strike, 2-1. Pomp likes his pitches high. Swinging and a miss, strike 2. Gasser Morris coming back now. Number 56 looking to shut him down on his 25th pitch. Gets the signal, winds up, throws it.
Oops.
Hanley Dexter's dives over, steps up, throws. Redeems himself. Barely makes it.
That's awfully close.
That was a tail of the tape. Bad Hop Brown 0 for 3. Whiffer fans cheer. They want the team. They want the Freebooters back in this. They know they could turn it around. They've done it before. Fouls it back off the net though, and starts climbing down in a hole. 0-1. 179. Bad Hop Brown. Liner to Freddie Knox, who dives and just misses it. Wow, that one just went over Freddie's glove. I thought he had that. But that's going to put Bad Hop Brown on first base. An unusual couple ups today for Bad Hop. Now Giannis Friedman, second baseman. Got a slow runner at first. Up near the hands, fouls at first base line. 0-1. Pressure up now, bottom of the first. Checks in there, but it's a strike. 0-2. Gasser Morris got him in a hole. 30th pitch coming up. What's going to happen?
Nope.
Up near the hands, misses. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. Liner third base, foul ball. Still 1-2 to Giannis Friedman. Swing of a strike 3. And Gasser Morris decidedly gets into a good position facing Allie Clark. That was 2 for 4, 2 doubles. And fair power. The outfield's going to go back. A 2-run home run. We're bringing it with on. The fans are standing up for Allie. Allie, she fouls him back up here by us. 0-1 the count to Allie Clark. Fouls that one toward her own dugout. 0-2. We got one more pitch to close it out. 35th pitch by Morris. Swinging for strike 3, and that's the game, Pete. He ends on a K. Way to go, Gasser.
Yes, sir.
The gas man.
What a performance. That was something right there, I'll tell you that. It wasn't nothing. Yeah. It was something.
No, yeah, oh yeah, you know. There you go.
I am troubled by the lack of offense, though. Angel Verde came out, struggled in the early going, but he got it put back together, and then between him and Grace Liponovich, they really held the Beewolves down.
Yeah, this game is a bit of an anomaly. I mean, the Beewolves came out strong, scored 3 in the first, The Freebooters came back, got one in the second. Beewolves tacked one more on in the fifth. The Freebooters never got another run, which is funny because the Beewolves got 4 runs off their 6 hits, which is kind of an unusual ratio. And the Freebooters got 1 run off of 11 hits. They stranded a lot of batters, had the 1 error, which actually led to one of the Beewolves' runs. So,
yes.
Yeah, it's a little sloppy by them. Speaking of sloppy, Hanley Dexteris comes and goes 0 for 4 with a strikeout. His batting average dropping into the 200s now, 275. Sturdy Woodman goes 2 for 4 with a run. He's got a 500 batting average still after 10 games. Hammerlong Ballo comes in, goes 1 for 3 with 2 runs, 1 home run, 1 RBI, 1 base on balls. He would have struck out. He would have had a stat in every column. He's 333. Steve Monstour goes 0 for 4 across the base once with a run, gets an RBI. Buster Biggs 0 for 1 with 3 walks. And Freddie Knox goes 1 for 4. Not a great day for him. 2 RBIs, though. Bertha Banks goes 2 for 3. She has a good day. Gets walked once. Magic Moore doesn't show up. 0 for 4 with a strikeout. And Fiona Clark 0 for 4 with a strikeout.
Yeah, Bertha Banks accounts for 1/3 of our hits.
Yeah.
Over there for the Freebooters, Bad Hop Brown goes 1 for 4 with a walk. Giannis Friedman goes 2 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Allie Clark out there in left field was 2 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Guns Jackman 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Their big home run hitter, 0 for 4. Yeah. Scooter Sandbrick 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Trespass Wade 2 for 4. He did score a run, scored the only Freebooter run. Rocky Backstop 1 for 4 with a strikeout, and then Oakley Stiffs goes 2 for 4. He does have an RBI, so he brought in Trespass Wade. Pump Duche 1 for 4 with a strikeout. And again, you're looking at some of those batting averages, Tom. You're talking Oakley Stiffs hitting 175. Pump Duche hitting 143. Duche, of course, the designated hitter. So, not much to write home about here down in Freebooterville, which is weird because they did so well last season. I mean, they just ran away with it last season, and to see them struggling the way they are.
Yeah, and they picked up some solid pitchers, too, so you figure they'd be able to clamp down on things. Beavis Ortiz comes and gets the win. He throws 6 innings, gives up 8 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 5 Ks. His ERA falls to a 2.84. He's 2-0 now on the season, the winningest pitcher, I think, on the team. Gasser Morris comes in, and he's credited with the save. He throws 3 innings, gives up only 3 hits, no runs, 4 strikeouts in 3 innings. His ERA is 0.87. He's 1-0-2, Pete. What a year he's having.
I was going to say, with him, Gasser Morris and Benson Rushmore, we have 2 relief pitchers that have an ERA below 1.
Yeah. Yeah, what relief.
Yeah. Over there for the Freebooters, Angel Verde is going to get saddled with the loss. 5 2/3 innings, gave up 5 hits, 3 earned runs, 5 walks, 2 strikeouts, gave up a home run. His ERA jumps to 8.03. Actually comes down because I think he started at 10.8. So he's down to an 8.03. His record will fall to no wins, 2 losses, and no saves. Grace Leponovich comes in, pitches 3 1/3. She only gave up 1 hit, and she had 1 strikeout. Her ERA improves to 1.08. She leaves with a record of 1 win, no losses, and no saves. So
yeah, she looked good.
Yeah. 3 stars of the game, Tommy. The first star, the B+. Right fielder, good old number 90, Hammer Longballo, who seems to be finding his stroke. He goes 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI, and he scored 2 runs.
After that, it's pitchers. The second star of the game, the B+ ranked starter, number 43, Beavis Ortiz. Comes in, throws 6 innings, gives up 8 hits, 1 earned run, walks a batter, 5 Ks for his 2nd win of the year.
Yes, sir. And then behind that, third star of the game, A- relief pitcher, Gasser Morris. Morris pitched 3 innings. He only gave up 3 hits and racked up 4 Ks. Gamer stats, Tommy G with 2 hits today. 1 home run, 1 RBI, 1 great catch, 1 stolen base, and 3 strikeouts for a contribution of 43%. Pete J with 4 hits, 3 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, 6 strikeouts, and a contribution of 57%. And just for the record, one of those stolen bases was Bertha Banks.
Yeah, of all people.
Well, you got that catcher like that, you have to take advantage of that. You got to, you know what I mean? You got to be running on that guy all day. And if you can get the jump, that's what gets me sometimes is I try to time the jump. so that I'm taken off before the pitchers really even release the ball. But you get caught doing that.
Yeah. Bad Hop Brown, right? Catcher.
He does not have a strong
Good
arm.
fielding catcher, but he's not throwing anybody out. That's really a detriment. That's
hard. It's hard.
Yeah. I don't know.
We didn't really have, because we didn't get the hits. I mean, again, it works out for them because, like you said, with their pitching, they don't get a lot. We only had 6 hits. And most of them, I think, came in the first and second innings.
Yeah.
So if they're not getting runners on base, then you don't really need a strong arm.
No, you don't.
We got some news.
Yep. Player development target practice for Deshaun Levon, 29-year-old. New training opportunity. He would add 1 to his velocity, 2 to his accuracy, and 7 to his junk. I don't think it's not one that we can afford yet. There's only one that we can afford, but let's go back and you tell us about the other one.
Freddie Knox just can't see the ball like they used to.
Wow.
So Freddie Knox was an overall B. He's going to fall to a B-, and his ability to connect goes from 83 to a 77.
Huh.
Time for him to get on a bus.
I was say that's his biggest thing is his contact, and he does dive when he's fast, I suppose, but yeah,
he's not though. I mean, I a couple of times this year I needed Freddie Knox's speed and it wasn't there, and you're like, what the heck is going on, man? Time for you to ride the pine.
The Buster Biggs would be diet's the only thing we can afford right now. It would give 8 to his arm. Or 16, but it would take 2 off his speed and 1 off his connectivity.
Yeah.
So no on that one. Yeah,
I'm not really interested. No.
All right.
No.
Yeah. Our schedule. Yeah. So the schedule. Hey, we're done with the 6-game road streak, man. We finally go home after this. At least for just one game.
Get to see my wife again. She didn't even know what I look like anymore.
I know, good old Phoenix, man. Fred Japani's going to be on the mound against Jay Caps for the Crocodons, and then we're going to go back on the road again. Just for one, though, we're going to face the Gold Coats, but the Levon's going to face Del Rosa out in Oakland, and then we come back again. Bender against the Heaters, Fuller. And Ortiz against the Sandcats Cruz. That's all. That's their cross field matchup.
Crosstown Classic. Beewolves Sandcats. Don't want to miss that one.
Yeah.
We got a nice 3-game homestand.
I think we'll probably do a live from the Hive after the next one, the 11th game. Which would put us toward the end of that one. So cool. All right. Well, we're going to wrap things up here from Florida and then hop a plane and head back to Phoenix to get home for, it's been long last. But it was another great win for the Beewolves today.
It certainly was, yeah. I mean, it was tough. They got, I commend them. They came out. They took advantage of the opportunities that popped up. And then I got to give a lot of credit to the pitching staff for locking it down.
All right. See you next time.
Get out of here.